Let me start with a strange truth about investing that almost nobody talks about. Everyone loves talking about compounding. Financial advisors love it. Books love it. Finance YouTube channels love it. You hear the same sentence repeated everywhere. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. But here's the part they rarely explain. For the first 10 to 15 years, compounding feels incredibly slow. Painfully slow. Sometimes it feels so slow that you start wondering if the whole idea is a myth. You save money every month, you invest consistently, you watch the market go up and down, but when you open your investment account, the numbers barely seem to move. A few $100s, maybe a few thousand. Nothing life-changing. And this exact moment is where most people quit. They stop investing, they withdraw their money, they convince themselves that investing only works for rich people, but the truth is much simpler. Most people quit right before compounding becomes powerful. And that's exactly what today's video is about. We're going to talk about something called the 7-5-3-1 rule of compounding, why the early years feel frustrating, and why the people who survive the boring phase are the ones who eventually see explosive growth. And if you want more videos about money, investing, and the financial realities facing the middle class in America today, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. Because understanding money early can literally change the trajectory of your entire life. Now let's talk about why compounding feels so slow in the beginning. Human beings are naturally wired to think in linear progress. If you work hard for 5 years at something, you expect big results. If you go to the gym for a year, you expect visible changes. If you study for months, you expect better skills. Effort equals results. But compounding doesn't work that way. Compounding is exponential, which means progress is invisible for a long time and then suddenly very visible. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. At the beginning, it's tiny. It rolls slowly. Every rotation adds a little snow. Not impressive. But after enough time, the snowball becomes huge. Every rotation suddenly adds massive amounts of snow. That's exactly how money grows through compounding. Let's imagine someone named Jake. Jake is 24 years old and decides to start investing. He invests $500 every month into a simple index fund. Nothing fancy, no stock picking, just disciplined investing. After his first year, Jake checks his investment account. He invested $6,000. His portfolio might be worth around $6,300 or $6,400. Not exactly life-changing. After 5 years, he checks again. He has invested around $30,000. His portfolio might now be worth about $38,000. Better, but still not exciting. 5 years of discipline and the results still feel relatively small. This is the psychological trap, because this is exactly when people start thinking, why am I doing this? I could spend this money instead. Maybe investing doesn't work. And this is the moment where most investors disappear. But here's what they don't realize. The real power of compounding comes later, much later. That's where the 7-5-3-1 rule comes in. The rule describes how long it can take for investments to double as compounding accelerates. The first doubling might take 7 years. The second doubling might take 5 years. The third doubling might take 3 years. Eventually, the next doubling could happen in 1 year. At first, growth is slow, then it becomes faster, then suddenly it feels explosive. And if you're enjoying learning about these financial concepts, take 2 seconds and hit the subscribe button, because this channel is all about understanding how money actually works, not the Instagram fantasy version of finance. Now, let's walk through a realistic example. Imagine someone builds a portfolio worth $100,000. At an average return of about 7%, that portfolio grows roughly $7,000 per year. Nice, but not dramatic. Now imagine the same investor stays disciplined long enough to reach $300,000. Now the same return generates about $21,000 per year. That starts to feel meaningful. But when the portfolio reaches $700,000, the numbers change again. Now the same 7% return produces almost $50,000 per year in growth. That's when something interesting happens. The portfolio may start growing faster than the investor is able to contribute. Money begins working harder than the person earning it. And that's the moment when compounding starts to feel magical. But it only happens to people who survive the slow years. Let me tell you a real story. There was an engineer named Paul in Minnesota who started investing in his early 20s.
Paul wasn't a financial genius. He didn't trade stocks. He didn't chase the next big investment trend. He simply invested regularly into index funds. For almost 15 years, his portfolio grew steadily but slowly. 50K, 80K, 120K, 180K. Progress existed, but it wasn't dramatic. His portfolio crossed $400,000. And suddenly, the growth accelerated. In strong market years, his account would grow $60,000 or $70,000 without him adding much new money. Paul once said something that perfectly describes compounding. For the first half of my investing life, I felt like I was pushing a heavy car uphill. Then one day, the car reached the top, and it started rolling downhill on its own. That's compounding. And if you're finding this explanation helpful so far, take a moment and subscribe to the channel, because most people don't fail financially because they're lazy. They fail because nobody ever explained how money actually grows. Now let's talk about something even more important: why this matters so much for the American middle class. In 2026, financial pressure is everywhere. Housing prices have exploded, healthcare costs continue rising, education is more expensive than ever, and we just haven't kept up with many of these increases, which means millions of people feel financially stuck. Working harder doesn't always produce dramatically better results, but investing is one of the few systems where time multiplies efforts. The earlier you start, the more powerful the compounding engine becomes.
Imagine two investors. Sarah starts investing at 25 years old. Mike starts investing at 35 years old. Both invest the same amount every month. Both earn the same market returns. The only difference is 10 years of time. By retirement, Sarah might have twice as much money as Mike, not because she invested more, but because she gave compounding 10 extra years to work. Time is the secret fuel of compounding. But here's the brutal truth. The early years feel boring. You feel like nothing is happening. You feel like progress is invisible. And that's exactly where the biggest investing mistake happens. People interrupt compounding. They stop investing. They panic during market crashes. They pull money out when markets fall. Every interruption resets the compounding engine, and that can cost hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. The investors who succeed are not always the smartest. They're simply the ones who stay in the game long enough. Because once the 7, 5, 3, 1 phase begins accelerating, everything changes. Growth becomes visible. Momentum becomes real. Your portfolio starts moving faster than you ever expected. But that moment only comes to people who survive the boring phase, the slow phase, the frustrating phase, the phase where most people quit. Those early years are not wasted. They are the foundation of the entire system. Every dollar invested early becomes a worker inside your financial machine, and the longer those workers stay employed, the more powerful that machine becomes. So if you're investing right now and it feels slow, if your portfolio looks small, if the results feel underwhelming, you might simply be in the 7-year phase of compounding, the invisible phase, the quiet phase, the phase where most people lose patience. But the investors who stay disciplined long enough eventually experience something incredible, the moment when compounding stops feeling slow and starts feeling unstoppable. And if you want more honest conversations about money, investing, and how the middle class can actually build wealth in today's economy, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because the people who understand money early are usually the ones who benefit the most later. And sometimes the difference between average results and extraordinary results is simply the patience to let compounding do its job.